Let me tell you something that most people just don't get. You see them all the time, but you don't see them. The person in the old Toyota parked at the back of the lot. The quiet couple in the corner of the cafe. On the surface, they look completely normal. But the truth is, they're part of a secret group, the invisible rich. These are people who have built serious wealth without anyone knowing about it. And today I'm going to show you the 7 secrets they use to do it. The invisible rich aren't cheap. They're strategic. They've figured out that the system we live in is a trap. It pushes you to look rich, which is exactly what keeps you from ever being rich. They just refuse to play that game. They know the real prize isn't a fancy car, it's financial freedom. And the ultimate luxury? Anonymity. Secret number 1, they use modesty as a weapon. Alright, so the first secret is that they treat modesty like a strategic tool. While everyone else is blowing their money on designer clothes and new cars to look successful, the invisible rich are intentionally blending in. Just think about it. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought back in 1958 for about $30,000. His wealth is quiet. It doesn't need to scream. This isn't about being stingy. It's about avoiding the wrong kind of attention. When you don't broadcast your success, you avoid the jealousy, the people asking for money, and that pressure to keep spending more and more. Modesty is their invisibility cloak, and it lets them build their fortune in peace. Secret number 2, they prioritize privacy over status. Here's something most people miss. The invisible rich know that public records are a threat. So instead of owning houses, cars, and other assets in their own name, they use legal structures like LLCs and trusts as financial bodyguards. This makes it almost impossible for the public to trace what they own. The whole point is to separate their name from their assets. While some people are desperate to get their name on a building, the invisible rich are focused on keeping their name off of everything. They know real power isn't public praise, it's private control. Secret number 3, they master boring investments. You will not find these people bragging about some lucky crypto coin that went to the moon. Their strategy is way more powerful, and honestly, it's pretty boring. They focus on consistent, automated investments into low-cost index funds and tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or a Roth IRA. They live by the pay-yourself-first rule. A slice of their income goes straight into their investments before they even get a chance to think about spending it. They aren't trying to get rich overnight. They're letting the slow, quiet power of compound interest do the heavy lifting for them over years. This set-it-and-forget-it method builds massive wealth behind the scenes. Secret number 4, they use debt as a tool, not a trap. For 99% of people, debt is a trap. It's credit cards and car loans used to buy things they can't afford. But for the invisible rich, debt is a tool they use for leverage. They understand the difference between bad debt, which makes you poorer, and good debt, which can actually make you richer. So they might take out a mortgage on a rental property and have the tenant pay it down while the property goes up in value. Or they might borrow against their stock portfolio at a really low interest rate to get cash without having to sell their assets and pay a ton of tax. They use other people's money to build their own wealth while their own money stays invested and growing. Secret number 5, they focus on net worth, not income. A huge salary is loud. It comes with high taxes and the pressure to live a lifestyle you have to keep working for. The truth is, the invisible rich know this, so they focus on a much quieter number, their net worth. They care more about owning assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, than they do about earning a big, flashy paycheck. They live on less than they make and use what's left over to buy more assets that either generate income or grow in value. They understand a simple fact. Your salary is what you earn, but your net worth is what you own. The first one makes you a target, the second one makes you free. Secret number 6, they build multiple silent income streams. Relying on one job for all your income is incredibly risky, and it's visible. So the invisible rich build multiple quiet streams of income. This could be dividend payments from their stocks, revenue from a small online business, or rent from properties held in one of those anonymous LLCs we talked about. These income streams are often automated. They work for you in the background. This not only makes them wealthy faster, but it also creates a safety net. Just think about it. If one income stream disappears, they have several others still flowing in. It protects them. Secret number 7. They buy freedom, not things. This is the most important secret of all, so listen up. The invisible rich aren't just stacking up money for no reason. They are buying one thing, their freedom. The freedom to quit a job they hate, freedom from ever worrying about bills, and the freedom to spend their time exactly how they want to. Every dollar they save instead of spending on useless stuff isn't a dollar they're missing out on. It's a down payment on their own autonomy. They would rather have 10 years of freedom than a garage full of expensive cars. They've chosen to design a life on their own terms, not one to get likes from other people. So there you have it. The invisible rich aren't hiding their money. They're protecting their freedom. They escaped the rat race not by earning more than everyone else, but by refusing to play the system's game in the first place. The real secret isn't some offshore bank account. It's understanding that true wealth isn't what you can show to the world. It's the ability to be invisible to it. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content on personal finance and wealth building. Share your own experiences or questions about discrete wealth building in the comments below.